Dear friends, welcome all to the book summary on the book by name Do It Today by Darius Foroux. Darius Foroux is a blogger and an online teacher. And in this book, he talks about how to overcome procrastination, improving productivity, and achieving more. We have always been hearing about the word procrastination. Procrastination, as you see, has come from a Latin word called pro and crustinate. Pro is going forward and procrastinate is moving to tomorrow. Generally, people have the habit of pushing the job to tomorrow, and this is called as procrastination. It's like somebody putting the words on the wall saying that I'll do it tomorrow. And whenever somebody sees it, that whenever I will do it tomorrow is always seen, and tomorrow never comes. This book deals basically how to overcome this attitude. In this, what author says is actually in this author has made this book into some three categories. And in this author, what says is life is finite and you cannot replenish it. You have a fixed time, and within that time, you will have to do all the activities. If you don't properly manage the time, what it happens is you will regret for not having completed the job what you intended to do. So, author's philosophy is do it today and not take it to tomorrow. He has bifurcated the book into three categories. Change the way we look our life. That is how to overcome procrastination. Next is the how to improve your productivity. And finally, to stay on the path and achieve more. Now we'll go to the main details of the book. Author says, do it today, not tomorrow. We generally have views of escaping life at times. And what the author says in this is, we cannot escape responsibility by avoiding it today. Tomorrow will definitely come to you with issues. We generally do this because we have a resistance within us. And that is because we are always in the comfort zone and don't want to come out of it. So what he says, we have to work it today. And for that, author has suggested some 4 methods by which we can overcome this habit of procrastination. First thing is, you have to exercise your mental toughness. Like a physical exercise, you'll have to do mental exercise also. Here for mental exercise, what author suggests is, you have to go through all the self-help books in the field of stoicism and pragmatism and mindfulness. This will help you to improve your positive approach, and thereby you can avoid this procrastination. You have to exercise your body. Once you do regular exercise, your body become active and you'll become energetic and you'll be away from lethargy. Once you're active, you'll be more focused. Then he says you should have a set of daily habits which will help you in focusing on your work. And once you focus, it will be easy for you and you can do away with the procrastination. Then he also suggests that we should make some small important tasks to be completed rather than having a very big thing which we don't gently avoid to do it. If you have a small list of tasks, it will be easy to complete. You will be incentivized to complete it and thereby achieve what you are supposed to do. Generally, what happens is people will say, I can't focus. Then that is because they are not used to it. What author suggests is you should think of the past positive things and energetic event that helps you in making more focused. And he also says eliminate distraction. There are a lot of distraction in the social media and all these things. So he says first you eliminate all those things, then automatically you will be focused. Then he also suggests how to beat procrastination. Here he says procrastination has to be overcome, and for that he also says that you cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by avoiding today. He says procrastination is not an innocent behavior. It is a sign of a poor self-regulation and control. You don't properly control yourself. You don't have a proper regulation. That is why this procrastination comes. People may say that I have the willpower to do, but author feels willpower alone does not enough. Systems will do it. And for that, he suggests some 6 items which if you follow, you'll be able to useful to maintain the system. He says have self-imposed deadlines. Once you have a deadline, you know what you are supposed to do, how much you have done, and what is pending. That will be known if you have a deadline. You have to work in intervals. Sometimes, no, you continuously should not work. You should have in between breaks. That also will be make you more focused. Healthy diets and exercise are, as I said, is very important. This will energize you and make it active, and that will help you in focusing on work. Again, he repeats the same thing. Eliminate distraction from all external things. Then you should have an internal motivation. You should know why you are doing it. You should have that why. Once why is there, you know the purpose of doing it, automatically you will be more focused. Then he says you have to manage your attention, not your time. If you are more focused and attentive, you manage the attention of the job, automatically time is not at all a constraint. Next he says about stopping wasting of time. Results matter the most. You should focus on the result. If results are not achieved, it's a total waste. And for that, he suggests some 3 methods. One is maintain an activity logs of what you are supposed to do and how much you have done and how much is left out. Then he also says identify non-productive jobs. Once you identify the non-productive jobs, you can either delegate to somebody or you can eliminate it totally or postpone it to future date. He again repeats elimination of time wasters. Then he also brings out the list of bad habits which if you try to avoid can help you focus and avoid procrastination. Working too much results in tiredness, frustration, you lose the focus. Worrying too much also creates a problem. Worrying is not going to help you, you should avoid worrying. Being too stubborn. Once you're too stubborn and you're not flexible, your relationship with the people gets disturbed and that affects your focus. Being on social media for a long time is going to be a problem again. You cannot escape life and responsibility. Once you start doing that, you will focus. It's lost. Next one, what he says is you should once you don't know the art of saying no, you will end up in taking up responsibilities of others also. In the result, your work gets postponed to future dates. Not writing down things what you are supposed to do and monitoring that whether you have done it also creates a problem in not focusing and procrastination results. You should also not neglect the personal development and education. See, learning is a continuous process. You should get yourself updated. That will facilitate in you doing the job perfectly. You should have a set of rules. If you start hating rules, you may go wherever you want, and that may result in not going to the proper direction. Perfectionism. There are people who try to be 100% perfect, but being 100% perfect beyond the time it has to be completed is useless. So we have to make a balance between perfection and result in time. Finally, he tells us 30-minute evening rituals to be followed to have a focus. He said the first 10 minutes you close all the day, see whether I completed all the activities you are supposed to have completed. Next 10 minutes you review what are the activities you are going to do tomorrow. And the final 10 minutes you should visualize what you will be doing, how you will be doing next day. So these are the things which is said about how to overcome procrastination. The next part of it, what he says is going to bring out how you have to improve the productivity. And first thing he says is, author of course says 100 books per year. but at least we should try to improve reading habit. You have to buy the book in bulk. Always be reading. You have to read relevant books, retain knowledge, and use the knowledge for day to day work. And that will help you in improving your productivity to a great extent. See, working continuously is also not a great thing. So, author suggests you have to take some vacation in between. Living also is a part of your job. That's a part of your duty, which you as a human being we have to follow. So vacation you plan properly. Then once in your vacation, you enjoy the vacation. Make a mental movie how to be remembered for a future date. You can read a lot during the vacation also. And if you want, you can get bored also. That is also. But still, you have to take a vacation. Author also says you will also have to take time off work to take rest. Rest before you get tired. That is very important. So during the rest period, you can do. You can check whether you are doing the thing rightly. Anything has gone wrong. You can process the ideas of what you are doing, and you can even consume more art. You can focus on other important work which are also supposed to be done. Then author talks about time blocking. Improve once you block the time for a particular work, it will improve your focus and get more meaningful work done. So from now onwards, he is going to speak about how you can achieve more. For that, author speaks about 7 universal skills to be followed. Before we go to the skills, he also says, accept uncertainties. Uncertainties are always there. We have to accept that. Uncertainty will bound to be there. We have to live with it. Then he says, once you know the direction, you will know your destination. And 7 principles, skills which he says is required for achievement more is having self-discipline, then personal effectiveness should be very effective, and effective communication. You should communicate properly to the people. That will help you in future. You should also have some negotiation skills for making better deals with the people. You should know the art of persuasion in an ethical way, not through coercion. You should develop your physical strength and stamina that will help you in future. You should be flexible, not stubborn, to improve your relationship with the people. Then what author says is you should have a work-life balances over a period of time that helps in your improvement. You should avoid unproductive long working hours. You should focus work, complete it work, leave the office on time, and leave your work at work. The next what author says is don't compete, you try to create. Life is abundant. Lot of opportunities are there. People have lot of opportunity. You need not fight for a right career or for thing. You can create your own. Once you start creating, you will be in a position to give employment or work for others also. So he says, create, create, create. That's a word, beautiful word, what he has told. Then author also focuses upon the power of compounding. Success is sequential, not simultaneous. You have to go step by step. That's what we are talking about. Small things they add up to big things. So slowly you go through. Success is sequential, not simultaneous. But only thing is you have to maintain consistency over a period of time, and you do work consistently. And he also says compounding effect is not only for money, but it is for all spheres of life. So, dear friends, these are the points which have been brought out by the author in this book, Do It Today. And I am sure this will help you all in focusing and removing procrastination, improve your productivity, and achieve more in your life and move forward. And wish you all a success. Thank you.